Alright guys, thanks for joining me. I wanted to do one more video about pro-life here. So I'm watching Allie Beth Stuckey, right? I'm watching her, and she talks about how abortion is immoral, cruel, and evil, right? And she had a guy on there saying, well, babies don't feel pain. And so because they don't feel pain when they're really small, when it's like, what, 6 weeks, they don't have the pain receptors, it's okay to have an abortion. And it is not. And Allie said, when is it okay then to kill another person because they may not feel pain, right? So Allie does a really good job with the abortion debate. I do not agree about the Taylor Swift stuff, but she does a great job with this. And then the other thing that they were debating was this woman saying, you know, back in the day, if a husband just suspected his wife of adultery, doesn't even mean she was guilty. She had to have like this priest put this water together and this other stuff and give her an opportunity to prove herself. So we see Jesus says, thou shalt not kill. Very black and white, right? Very black and white. We have people who want to take scripture out of context and talk about scripture and tear apart other parts of scripture with the Greek and the Hebrew to prove their point. One of those was homosexuality she's talking about, where God has always said one man and one woman for life. From Genesis all the way through Ephesians to Revelation with Christ in the church. So, abortion is a huge debate. Somebody said, why should we put our views as Christians on other people? The laws are the laws. If you speed and you get a ticket, it's not, well, wait a minute, I have a different religion than this. I can't pay my speeding ticket, or I shouldn't get a speeding ticket because my belief says it's okay to speed, right? There are some absolutes in life. So this is one of those areas that abortion is very black and white, guys. There's no getting out of it. To intentionally take the life of a child is killing a child, and it's not okay. Somebody said, do some women intentionally do this? Well, no. They may have felt scared. They may have not known, but it is still the same outcome. And even if it's not painful for a woman or a baby, and this guy says, well, 6 weeks, there's no, pain. It is painful for a woman. So when they say it's the woman's right, it is painful for a woman. And not only for a woman, but 100% for the baby with the abortion pill that starves out the baby. So we need to continue making laws and stand against abortion. And I had gone to a church today to get my nonprofit going with looking for help with resources to help moms. So they do have, like 7 different nonprofits they help in town. And that is with things that people need. So I am going to be starting my nonprofit as soon as I get a minute to get the help to women with all their needs. And it's not just about, hey, look at all these kids in the juvenile system. Many of them have made choices. I did go into a juvenile system to help kids with a Bible study. Many choices are made, right? But innocent life, why do we just say, oh, well, look at all these kids who do not have a good life? How about we take that and say, let's give them a better life in the womb, right? That's what we should be doing. So it doesn't mean we justify, because a kid had a hard life, we justify killing and saying, oh, they might have a hard life. We are not God, okay? And many people have overcome hardship. No excuse. Abortion is an absolute. Thou shalt not kill.